time there was no technology, no computers, no engineers,
500
right? So you can actually think how this fort has been built in that time,
500
right? So you can think in that way. And then this fort was built by one of the great saints, one of the great master. We remember him as a unifying father of Bhutan. I think there must be unifying father, same as Bhutan in India, in Bangladesh, right? So that great saint, his name is called Shabdung. You can remember him, that he's a unifying father of Bhutan. Every temple, you'll always get to see his statue, his picture. He has a long beard one. Okay, he is actually from Tibet, but he came to Bhutan in 16th century, and he built this fort after he visited Bhutan. Okay, there's a story saying while he passes these places, and it says like he spent a night in this place, and in the dream, like he got an offer by the deity of this place saying, you are welcome to build any kind of temple or a fort, like he got in his dream, that vision. Okay, so the deity has offered him the piece of land to him, that says. So the next morning, he asks, he has so many followers that time, so he asks the master carpenter to come and then construct. He informed him like, I want to build a fort of this type, like, he give an idea like, I want to build this type of fort. So it says the master carpenter agreed that time. It says that time Bhutan has very few number of populations, right? So while constructing this fort, it says even that time the people were hired from India. Okay, that time we have very limited number of people. So it says the construction of this fort was halfway. They were starting. Okay, and then it reached to halfway. The temple was constructed and this fort reached halfway construction. And then it says the master carpenter got confused. How will he continue the woodwork? You see the finest arts and wood, art, the woodwork, right? The master carpenter got confused, it says. So he again went to the guru, that master, and then pledged and then requested, how will I continue the woodwork? It's confusing. How will I make it so different that the country has that culture, the unity, So the great saint make him sleep on his foot and taken him to the heaven, it says. And then showed him how the Shabdung, the great saint, want to be completed, how he wants the master. He convinced that he had taken the carpenter to the heaven, it says. The moment he got awake, it says the carpenter has an image. Okay, I should complete the woodwork, whatever the finest things, it should be done in that way, it says. So then, slowly, then the fort has been completed, it says. So whatever you see right now, the beautiful fort is, it says, this fort is the resemblance of the temple in heaven, it says. Okay? You might see the pretty thing here, but it says this is the resemblance that the master carpenter have been seen when he was taken to the heaven by the great saint. Okay, so then it says this was built in 1637, and it remained as one of the important kind of like a capital headquarters of Bhutan from 16th century until 1955. That after 1955 only capital has been shifted to Thimphu. Now we say Thimphu is our capital, right? Back then, this used to be the capital from 19th century. Let's say our first king of Bhutan was there, nominated from 1907 until 1955. This used to be the capital headquarters of Bhutan. Okay. Right now, we are here in the first courtyard. You see, it's a big playground kind of thing. Usually, every fort has a festival. So when there is a festival, this will be packed, fully covered with the people. There are so many programs, beautifully arranged, organized. Each and every day, there are so many different type of mark stands. There were some songs performed. People from all over Bhutan, not only Bhutan, international tourists, they look and they mark the dates and they come to see the festivals. We have that unique culture, festivals, the tradition. These are, I think, the richness that we hold as a Bhutanese. Okay. Now, this is the first courtyard, there's a second courtyard, and there's a third courtyard. So we will be allowed to visit one temple here, which is on the third courtyard. We will walk through, and then we will see the third courtyard. And inside the temple, there are three important figures. So there are three important things that you always find when you go to Bhutan in every temple or the fort. Okay, so those three figures are like, the first one is Buddha. Buddha, if we just see the time of a Buddha, there was back then in 400 to 500 BC, right? So it says when Buddha was about to leave, when he was about to pass, it says Buddha have left a prophecy saying, after I pass there will be a boy who will be born on the lotus flower who will be more powerful than I. Based on Buddha's prophecy, somewhere in 8th century there was one great saint again. He is so called as Guru Padmasambhava, okay, or the Lotus born Lord. He visited Bhutan just 3 times, and he was actually born somewhere in India. If we see now, it says the place falls somewhere in Pakistan, okay, but he traveled all the way different places. So he come to know, like we all know, right? Nalanda University, we all know, no? One time Nalanda University used to be one of the greatest university in the world, right? Where the people from different part of the world go and seek the knowledge there. So the Guru Padmasambhava come to know one day Buddhism in India going to be vanished. It's going to be melted. That time that Guru he have traveled different part of the world and saw the seat of Buddhism, it says. So he visited 3 times Bhutan. In that 3 times, he have done so many beautiful things, great things. Many of you wants to hike Tiger tomorrow, right? That Tiger has a story with him. He is the one who have created the story with Tiger. That Lotus born Lord, Guru Padmasambhava, is the same name. Is the same person, is a different name, okay? There are 2 important figures like first Buddha, second Guru Rinpoche, Guru Padmasambhava, and the third one is the one who built the fort, Shabdung. Okay, so 3 important pictures are there inside. Like I say, when you go through this route, you can take pictures here. You can go around, take pictures. But when you go inside the temple, please refrain from taking videos and pictures. Okay?
Okay.
That's it. Now we all will walk with a group, make around, we'll see things. And on the walls, on the wall of inside the temple, there are all painting of Buddha. If you are interested in listening stories, you may ask your guide. She will tell you the stories of those things. There are so many important events that took place in Buddha's life, and there are all the scriptures along with the picture. There are stories. Okay, so that things are all there. So we will see that, and then only we will come through that route. We will exit from here. Okay, good to go. Yeah.